Hello everyone, so today we're going to be diving into the Fendi.com drama update / review. Stick around. Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Caleb, and on here you're going to find a lot of things like luxury shopping, reveals, reviews, unboxings, luxury travel, daily vlogs, pretty much anything that has to do with life and style. So before we go any further, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, give this video a thumbs up, say hi down in the comments, find me over on Instagram, caleb.snell.designer, and we're diving into the Fendi drama. So for those of you that didn't watch, link down below, you can catch up when we're done here. I recently bought a gorgeous Fendi.com on Fashionphile, and I loved the bag. It's missing a strap. So I asked you guys, like, what do I do? What would you guys do in this situation? It's kind of a rare bag in this colorway with the exotic trim. I mean, hello. It's gorgeous. And a lot of you said, you know, keep the bag, but see what Fashionphile offers. And that's kind of what I did. Long story short, the listing originally had the photo of the back of a bag, we're gonna get to that here in a minute, with the snakeskin strap. It was listed in the description, but then in the description, like what it comes with, didn't say one way or another if it was coming with a strap, not coming with a strap. We didn't know. I didn't know. Get the bag, it's gorgeous, I fell in love with it, and there's no strap in the box. So I reached out to Fashionphile, I'm like, hey, you know, where's my strap? And a very lovely individual in their call center was like, oh my gosh, that's so strange. Let me ask the New York boutique warehouse, I think that's where it was being kept anyway, and see if they have one laying around and they'll ship it out to you. If not, we can circle back. And I said, great. I was like, you know what? You know, I put the bag on reserve, stupidly. And I was like, you know, if I have to return it, can we waive the 10% restocking fee since it's not my fault, it didn't come with a strap? She's like, absolutely, of course. A couple days go by. I think I called her on like a Friday and I wasn't gonna hear back until like Monday, Tuesday, like it was gonna be a good minute. So I decided to do some detective work. I copied the description and put it into Google, and it brought up the exact listing of a previous bag that they had. In that photo, it was the back of the bag, the same, you know, strap. I matched up the snakeskin scales. Clicking through that listing, they also showed like a popped stitch right here on the bag, like a close-up photo of the damage, which you wouldn't necessarily notice unless you were like looking for it. So then when I went back up to the photo of the strap, the pop stitch is there, ergo, and then I went back to my listing, same bag, same snakeskin, pop stitch. It's like, dang it, I'm not gonna get a strap. I was so disappointed. You know, Monday comes, Tuesday comes, and then they reach out, no strap, unfortunately. I said, listen, you know, I want a day or two to think about it. You know, I might still return it. If I don't though, like, what could you do on the price for me? And they were like, okay, well, you know, we can give you a 10% credit, which I paid $5.55 for the bag after letting it get down to 30%, and 10% came out to like $55, which makes this gorgeous Fendi bag, I think like $500 even before tax. And I opted to go that route. And then I stupidly thought like, oh, this is gonna be easy. I'll just find a strap I like and I'll come out on top on this one. Like, wishful thinking, it didn't happen. So I ordered a strap through Fashionphile literally like 2 days later, and it was this gorgeous like gray blue. I thought it was gonna be a match. Like, to find this exact snakeskin, I think is gonna be like pulling teeth. We'll get to that here in a second. But the strap I found was kind of a gray, steely blue. It was from the Funfair collection, so it had Fendi with like the same conical studs, you know, throughout the letters. Super cute, total vibe. I was gonna settle for the fact that it had gold clips, whereas my bag is like all silver hardware, but like the studs on the Fendi words, the Fendi letters were like ruthenium, silver, gold, like, so it was a vibe. Like it was going to work. I thought to myself, like, okay, it's gonna be an exact match because like what company is gonna make, you know, several shades of steely gray blue? Apparently Fendi did. So I get it, and it's like literally a shade off. I'm like, okay, so I've got it on my shoulder, trying it, you know, in the mirror, like, okay, is this gonna work? Like, am I here for like that slight mismatch? I mean, it even had the red edge coat, which like this front detail has. So I'm like, this has to be a perfect match. I'm such an idiot. It was not. So I'm trying to talk myself into it. Just settle for a $470 strap, which is insane for a strap that could be a whole handbag, but that's beside the point. I was playing with it, and then I noticed that like the letter D was loose, and I think like the stud was about to like break off. So I was like, ugh, I cannot justify having not only the wrong color, but a strap that's eventually gonna fall apart. So back to Fashionphile it went, which is kind of a disappointment. And low-key, I'm not sure if I loved how the strap like fit on my shoulder. Like, I'm 6'7", I have broad shoulders, and it was kind of like sliding off of my shoulders, which the whole point of purchasing this gorgeous bag was to have a hands-free moment on my shoulder traveling through Europe. So am I gonna be in a rush to find a replacement strap? I mean, probably, because I have no chill, if you haven't noticed. Will I wear it with the strap on my shoulder a lot? I don't know. I'll have to kind of like see and play with it. I have a thick guitar strap from Prada that I wear with my Esplanade. Well, don't wear it with the Esplanade. It came with my Esplanade shoulder bag. And I clipped it on this bag and I was wearing it around, and I liked that one, but I don't know, there's just something about the Fendi strap. It was like, I don't know, it wasn't working for me. And also when I had it hooked on, like the top here kind of bends down, if you can't tell. And I was just kind of worried about long-term damage to the bag. Like, is that gonna be good for it? So long story short, yes, I am keeping the gorgeous Fendi.com. Haven't cut the tags yet, just because I'm that guy, I guess. I leave my tags on as long as I can. Now, why did I buy the Fendi.com, you ask? And that's a great question. I love that you all are so curious. Please stay curious. I love that about you. Anyway, so I bought this gorgeous structured smaller bag because in my Fendi collection, I only have large peekaboos minus this little guy. I don't know about you, I don't want to be putting one of these in my luggage, and I especially don't want to be lugging one of these around as I'm traveling through a city. We all know the whole point of a peekaboo is to peekaboo, duh. Normally when I carry mine, I just let the front drape open so that way you can see the gorgeous fun interior. And when we were in Spain last fall, we were standing out in front of the Fendi boutique and I was just like enamored. They actually had a bunch of peekaboos in the window and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a smaller peekaboo, and I think that would be a total vibe. So I bought a smaller bag. Now, is it a small peekaboo? No, but it's pretty similar. Will I eventually buy like a mini or a medium peekaboo? I mean, absolutely. I mean, hello. There's a few actually on my watch list and I'm kind of toying with the idea of getting one for my birthday here in October. Don't worry, we're still on the Chanel Hermes journey. Speaking of, important announcement. So if you missed my video last Wednesday, we have decided that the vlog sale is going to go live on September 4th, Sunday, September 4th. There will be Balenciaga, there will be Louis Vuitton, Gucci, I don't know what else, but there's gonna be a lot in the vlog sale. So mark your calendars, get your checkbooks ready. It's gonna be intense. I'm so excited to launch this with you guys. What was I saying? Oh, big peekaboo. Going to Europe, not gonna work out. So I bought this little cutie. You're like, well, Caleb, you love the peekaboo. Why didn't you just get a peekaboo? Again, love that about you, stay curious. I wanted to try something new. So I have low key, you know, I'm obsessed with Balenciaga. It's no secret. Check out my Balenciaga reference guide if you haven't watched it yet and you have some Balenciaga questions. Great resource for you. However, Fendi is like low key, kind of like coming for Balenciaga right now, in my opinion, in my collection and in my ever evolving wish list and wants and needs in a bag. And I wanted to try something new. So the Fendi.com was released in 2016. This was to celebrate their e-commerce site for the United States. In fact, this bag was only available to order through the Fendi.com website for I think like the first 6, 7, 8, 9 months of its release. I could be exaggerating there, but I do know at least for a chunk of time to get the .com, you had to order it on Fendi.com. If that makes any sense. Also, I absolutely love the styling. So with the peekaboo, you know what you're gonna get. It's a very classic, chic, you know, put together look. And I wanted something that was kind of like minimal, modern, clean, that you don't really see a whole lot of. So the Fendi.com only ran from 2016 to 2018. So finding them in, you know, in general is kind of low-key difficult. I think there's like maybe 4 or 5 on Fashionphile at any given time, maybe 2 or 3 on Rebag, maybe a couple on eBay. They're not easy to come by, I'm not gonna lie, especially if you want the more exotic, limited ones like I have here. And also with my collection, you know, moving forward, I wanna introduce more exotics. I wanna introduce more rare pieces, interesting pieces. I'm going to start going for more of a quality versus quantity. Like, don't get me wrong, like my collection is very high quality. It's nearly 60 to 70 bags at this point, probably closer to 70 actually. All, you know, gorgeous, gorgeous bags, rather than, you know, buying, you know, like 1 or 2 from Fashionphile every month, maybe saving up every 3 or 4 months and buying like something really awesome, if you know what I mean. So when it comes to the Fendi.com, its dimensions are actually just a smidge smaller than the medium-sized peekaboo. Why I'm comparing it to the peekaboo so much, you ask? Great question. This bag is very similar to the design of the peekaboo in a more modern, minimalistic, updated kind of way. Like, even though this was discontinued in 2018, I still think the design is very current for 2022 and onward. So you have one handle here at the top. And what I love most about this handle, that it is on a spring. So when you let go, it immediately flops back down to the bag. And they did that so that way it was a nice clean look over the top of the bag when you're carrying it with the attached shoulder strap, which I don't have yet. Love that for me. Also, this has the 2 compartments. I have been carrying my Peekaboos religiously the past few weeks. Case in point, I just switched over to my gorgeous beaded one for a few days last week. I have literally been in this one all week so far, which is kind of rare for me. I don't normally carry a bag for an entire week. I just love my Peekaboos, like love, love, love. I think the Peekaboo is the most perfect design, and I'm really hoping that the .com is similar for me because I love the 2 compartments. I like that you can keep, you know, not so important stuff in one side while in things closer to you on the other side. This bag also has the added convenience of the pouch that pulls up out of the front. So you can easily throw your keys in there, your wallet, run into the store if you don't need to carry the whole bag, or if you just feel like carrying a fun little Fendi clutch, you can do that too. Just leave the .com at home. It is such a versatile bag. It's top handle, it's shoulder carried, 2 compartments, several pockets on the inside, removable pouch, feet on the bottom. I mean, it is quite literally like the perfect bag. And you're like, Caleb, you're crazy. I haven't even carried it yet. Like the tag's still on it. I know, like stop calling me out. Rude. I know me and I know what I love in a handbag, and this is checking all the boxes. I'm also starting to kind of explore more structured handbags. So for those of you who know me, I have my big Flopsy YSL Muse 2s, love them. My large Peekaboos, love them. My Balenciaga collection, which a lot of is going in the sale and it's killing me already, but it needs to be done. Flopsy, Smooshy, love them. But I want to explore some more like structured, rigid styles, especially if I'm open to like a Chanel Hermes Journey. I feel like those are just inherently more structured in design than say what a lot of other houses offer. And I'm just kind of ready to take that jump and maybe try out some new styles, new designs. Like you can't always stay the same, you have to evolve. This is kind of like dipping my toe in that pool of evolution. Sounds really gross. All right, guys, so that is the Fendi.com. Is this a bag I recommend? I mean, if you have to ask that question this far in the game, I mean, were you paying attention? Yes, 100. Buy the .com if you can. The colors are gorgeous. The styles are endless. There was a whip stitch style. There was a style with flowers, the leather flowers across the front. There was the .com click, which came on a longer chain strap and had like more of a quilted design to the front. It is just overall a chic, minimalist bag, and it's classic Fendi. I mean, when you look at this, you don't even need to see the name. You know it's a Fendi bag just because of how clean, how quirky, ergonomic, how well thought out it is. Like Fendi makes some fabulous bags. I am truly becoming a Fendi convert. Is that? Yeah, I think I am. I'm going through a style evolution here, you guys. Anyway, guys, the Fendi.com. I love it. You would love it. Buy one. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. Hopefully I'll get a strap one day, so you might see this in like a travel vlog upcoming. We do plan to do some travel, and I think this is gonna go with me wherever we go, so I'm super excited to try it out for that. And yeah, carry it to the office, carry it to the mall, go into the city with it. I'm really excited to start using this bag, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut this tag off and start carrying it next week. I deserve a new bag week, right? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to me ramble. Until Wednesday, guys, stay safe, have fun. Mark your calendars, September 4th, the vlog sale. It's gonna be a big deal. And again, thank you so much for all your support. We've had a huge influx, well, not a huge influx, but like a pretty decent influx of subscribers lately. We are almost to 3,000, which I'm so excited for. I love it. I love YouTube. I love you guys. So thank you all so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye.